This video provides a product overview of the new Rapid Rinse cleaning system. This is an absolute godsend for anyone that has got beer lines, taps and faucets that connects to a corny keg style system, but it's also of great value to any home brewer because it can be used to clean fermenters, buckets, kegs, all manner of equipment extremely thoroughly. The Rapid Rinse is a pressurised sanitation system, and it enables Sanitiser to reach all parts of all brewing equipment, giving you the confidence that your kit is free from bacteria and fully sanitised. This is really important, since the majority of brewing failures that we see can always be traced back to poor hygiene and sterilising issues. Rapid Rinse is designed to be used with no rinse sanitisers, and we recommend the SureSan brand as being probably one of the best on the market. It can be used with other sterilisers and sanitisers, and we'll show you how to use those in a later part of the video. The Rapid Rinse has three output options. It has a brush which can spray sanitiser through it under pressure and allow you to brush away yeast debris and other ingrained matter from any surfaces such as the sides of buckets, the shoulders of fermenters, etc. And the brush is particularly useful for getting inside of kegs with 4-inch caps where it's very difficult to get into all of the parts. And it ensures that SureSan no rinse sanitiser is sprayed onto all of the surfaces within those vessels. And since SureSan is a contact steriliser, you can be sure that the equipment is fully sanitised as soon as the solution hits it. The kit also includes a spray lance, which is useful for getting sanitiser into awkward spaces where you can't get your hand into, demijohns, narrow neck fermenters, plastic barrels with 2-inch caps, for example. It just allows you to spray sanitiser right onto all the parts within those kegs. It can also be used to send sanitiser through siphon pipes and into airlocks in these hard to reach places to ensure that they are thoroughly cleaned. The nozzle at the end of the spray lance can be adjusted so that you can get a forceful jet or just a mist, so that you can ensure all equipment is fully sanitised. Finally, the third accessory to come with the Rapid Rinse system is a product out disconnect coupling. This allows you to pump sanitiser through a ball lock keg system. The ball lock disconnect system is typically used with a corny keg. They're push fitting, and it's really difficult to get cleaner and sterilise the sanitiser through those couplings. So what we've got is an adapter there which you can just connect into it. It connects exactly the same way as you connect that fitting onto a corny keg, and it allows then sanitiser to be sprayed directly through the beer line pipe and into taps and faucets. This overcomes a real problem with corny keg style systems, and that is that they're really difficult to clean without fully disassembling the tap and the system. If you don't, then beer line and the tap can just keep beer inside them, and it can make those taps, those faucets, very sticky, gungy and stiff to use in a fairly short period of time. Normally what you have to do is just completely disconnect those systems, disassemble the faucets, remove all of the couplings from the pipes, etc., and give them a good soaking, and that can take a lot of time, and it's really is a fag to do. The Rapid Rinse system overcomes this problem. Once you finish pouring your beer, all you do is simply attach the coupling to your disconnect and just pump sanitiser through the open tap until you can see it running clear. The pipe and tap system will then be free from stale beer and any potential bacteria. It's a great way to keep your taps and faucets in tip-top condition and make sure that they're always ready to use. The Rapid Rinse system is a really robust piece of equipment. It will hold 10 litres of sanitiser, although the maximum working quantity that we'd recommend is 8 litres of sanitiser. That's more than enough that you're going to need for most situations. The tank itself will hold up to 40 psi, so it can really get a lot of pressure behind it. Again, you're probably not going to need anywhere near that amount of pressure, but it's good to know that the system will take it. It's a sign of the quality. There is a carrying strap that comes with it, so if you wanted to, you can put it across your shoulder and move it around as you go around and sterilise different applications. There is a pump system on the top, so all you need to do once the steriliser is in is pump around 25 to 30 times to get a good working pressure inside the system. There is a gas relief valve on the side, a red gas relief valve, and you can pull that up to discharge any extra pressure when you finish using the system. But if you do over pressurise it, it's got a safety release on there as well. There's 1 metre of flexible pipe which is connected to the nozzle handle, and that nozzle handle has got a trigger attached to it. So it's a trigger that will effectively release the sanitizer, so you can pump it up, get pressure in there, and until you pull that trigger down, it's going to remain in the tank. It's only when you squeeze the trigger that the solution will start to pour through. There is a little plastic bar just underneath the trigger that you can fit down if you wanted to have it constantly pouring through without you needing to keep squeezing that trigger. Each of the 3 accessories will connect to that nozzle handle, and they just simply screw onto the end of them so that they can be ready to use for any application. Here we're showing the disconnect coupling fitted into position. It's worth noting that even if you've got pressure and you've got in the tank and you've got the trigger squeezed down, solution will not come through that coupling, that adapter, until it's connected to a disconnect, because there will be a pin inside it which needs to be pushed down. But for the other 2 applications, the brush and the lance, as soon as you squeeze that trigger, then the solution will start to fire out. With the lance attached, as I said earlier, the nozzle at the end can be turned to either have a jet or a fine mist according to your preference. When the brush is fitted, the bristles are very soft, and they will make sure that they don't scratch any of the equipment, particularly any delicate equipment that you might have. The sanitizer will spray through the middle of those bristles, so you can get a really good cleaning system going when used with this accessory. It really is a very useful part of the kit. So there it is. This is the rapid rinse system, a really effective sterilising, sanitising system. Can be used with a range of sterilisers and sanitisers, and it's good for a whole range of applications. Pretty much clean effectively, sanitise all of your brewing equipment. In the next video we're going to show you how to fill the container, how to use it, and give you a little bit of an indication as to which sterilisers you might use for different applications.